Hello, my name is Mitch Dyer. I'm sitting here with Anthony Gallegos.
Intense violence.
Intense violence is about to happen, Anthony. We're going to do a rewind theater for the new Gears of War Judgment trailer.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's Damon Baird. He's so handsome, Anthony.
He looks visibly younger here.
He is. So if you don't know, this is years and years before the Gears of War trilogy. We're going to learn that it's 30 days after Judgment Day.
Emergence Day.
Emergence Day. So what we're going to learn here, we're hearing someone talk about this locust called Karn. We'll get a look at him shortly. He's the new big bad in Gears of War Judgment.
If you rewind real quick.
I can do that.
About to where it's the logo.
Yeah.
The reason you know that it takes place before the events of Gears of War 1
is because this giant text tells me so.
No, well, not only that, but the flying creatures, they weren't, you kill them in the end of Gears of War 1.
Oh, yeah.
You get rid of them.
Krill.
So the fact that
These
the
guys,
krill the fact that the krill are still there tells you that it has to be.
Man, I miss the krill.
Try to.
The krill show up in multiplayer too.
Well, that's good because I'm glad they're gone.
They were the best. You don't know what you're talking about. So, hey, people are in handcuffs, Anthony. You don't know anything about this.
No, I don't. But I recognize, Baird and a much younger version of our boy.
Mr. Cole.
Yeah, Mr. Coltrane.
All right, so this is our new cast. This is Kilo Squad. I guess from left to right, we have Sophia Hendrick, and then Damon Baird, Augustus Cole, and the guy on the right is Garen Paddock.
So Garen Paddock and Sophia, they're new.
Yeah, Sophia is an Onyx Guard trainee or a recruit. She's like a fairly green Onyx Guard, which is what these dudes in the background are. They're like the COG's elite. And Paddock is UIR. He's actually from the opposing forces during the Pendulum Wars when the humans were fighting each other.
Oh.
So he was from the other side, and he's kind of gotten over whatever issues he had during that war and is now sided with the COG.
I see, but that's why his uniform is green.
Sure, yeah. So everyone else has this like blue COG uniform. He has different like imagery all over his. You'll actually pick up UIR weaponry in Judgment. Because
so in co-op, I imagine you take control of all four of these characters.
That's his dumb face. Look at it all scarred up.
Oh,
look at that.
Pendulum Wars were a hard time for both sides.
Paddock has seen some stuff, man, especially on his cheeks.
So yeah, obviously
Chainsaws,
the Lancers are back. What? Lancer cutting through a Lancer. I wonder if is that a game mechanic?
Yeah, I haven't seen that gameplay mechanic. I played a bit of Gears and I haven't seen that. I wonder if that does come into play because it is awesome. So this is a giant mounted corpser that Karn has mounted. This is Karn. He's got his giant corpser, which he calls the Shibboleth.
So this is the bad guy. This is the
bad
guy.
This is the new bad guy. This is the new General Ram, or the new Queen, or whatever. I don't really know what makes him special. I just know that Paddock has a history with him, not like a personal thing, but he has encountered him before. And Karn is like this legendary leader.
It's interesting because the fact that this is a prequel and he was never in the other games tells me he might die at the end of this.
So the way Judgment opens actually is you've killed him, or at least Baird thinks he's killed him. He's like, just let me go back and make sure that I've killed him already.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting way to open the game.
Yeah. And we'll see more about I'll talk more about that when we see a bit of the trial stuff. So this is just a look at some Gears combat. They're shooting some stuff. There's some familiar sights.
Oh man,
Maulers.
Yeah,
explosives.
So those guys.
These are new. So this is the. It's a new brand of Berserker essentially. It's this giant red hulking thing, and it's a Rager. It doesn't start out like this. It actually starts. You were gonna say what?
It looks smaller than a Berserker.
It is significant, about half the size. It's larger than you are, but it actually doesn't start out that way. It basically just looks like the Locusts have scaly skin, but the Rager starts out, it almost looks fleshy. It's smaller. It's a little bit more sinewy, and it just looks. It's almost humanoid. They're a lot more human than Locusts typically are. And once you shoot it enough times, it just freaks out and turns into this thing. And you have to basically just shoot the living crap out of it or chainsaw it from behind to kill it. And it is crazy how strong this thing is. It just runs at you. It's a lot like the Charger.
I mean, it's exciting to see new enemies, right? Because up until this point, a lot of the stuff we've seen is if you've played through Gears 1, 2, and 3, you've encountered them several times at this point.
So, I mean, he's going to blow them away here with the sawed-off. Done.
Fancy
new execution.
I was going to say, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Instead of just the stomp or the head punch or anything like that.
Actually, I can't tell what Cole is using.
Me either. It looked like he was using some sort of.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a sniper rifle he's turned around.
It is.
So
this is what the UIR sniper rifle, the Markso, which has this really long barrel. It's a semi-auto sniper rifle, and I guess he just grabbed him by the barrel to baseball bat this thing's face off.
That's how strong Coltrane is. He can knock your head off like a baseball bat.
Baseball, not typically his sport, but he'll make it work.
Yeah, baby.
This is a big, terrifying thing. So this is Halvo Bay, just in utter ruins.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the whole thing about Gears of War Judgment, right? Is that it's 30 days after Emergence Day, and if you've played through Gears 1, 2, and 3, humans are always losing.
Yeah, I mean, well, by the time Gears starts, right, humans have lost. They're done. The cities are all destroyed. We get that, like, destroy beauty thing. But in this, like, obviously, it's all happening around you. You get to see that happen.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the cities in a prior to destruction mode, some of them anyways, rather than already destroyed. And, you know.
Yeah, okay. So here, this guy is, he's one of the COG superiors. He's put them under trial because Kilo Squad's done something. We've known this for a while. Like, they disobey orders. They go to court.
Yeah, I mean, the very first reveal was a picture of the characters in handcuffs.
In handcuffs. So during this trial, what essentially happens is he says, I'll hear your testimonies and determine your sentence based on what I hear. And the way it works is each character has their testimony, and they kind of jump back through time, retell the story, and that's what you play. And they narrate over it as you play along through the story. You hear, like, Baird's narration about the events and what he experienced and why they disobeyed orders in general, and how we eventually got to...
So a lot of the events have already happened by the time you start the game, and then you're playing back through flashbacks.
Yeah, it depends, right? We don't know if the game starts at the absolute end, or maybe something happens and then you carry on from the present forward. Who knows? But that's a video game. That's the trailer for Gears of War Judgment. That's our first look at the campaign. We have... not seen much since
it looks
the
exciting.
Initial announcement.
I mean, I'm definitely down for more Gears of War and to see what People Can Fly did with it.
Me too. A lot of people are really down on Gears lately. I feel like everyone's thinking it's too soon.
They'll all come back around when it comes out.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, until March 19th, 2013, be sure for all your Gears of War needs to only ever read IGN.